Today, I'm talking about three legal mistakes that I see Des Moines investors make all the time. Now, they don't kill deals right away, they wait, and they can bite you harder later. Number one, buying the home in your personal name. You've got liability exposure, and then that can creep into insurance exposure. Sometimes the insurance policies just don't cover like you think it's going to cover. So, having it isolated into an LLC, taking the property ownership inside your LLC can limit that. Now, it doesn't make it zero. It can limit it, it can isolate it. So, in the event of some sort of catastrophe, it gets isolated down. So, it's not going to expand to you potentially personally to where you got everything exposed, including your personal residence. It can affect refinances down the line. Not always, just depends on the lender. And so, that is number one, big one. Number two is handshake partnerships. Now, I've seen partnerships with people, not personally, but I've seen it occur where people have gone back 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. This is my friend from growing up. We went to grade school together and they're going to be the contractor in this property. And here's how we're doing this. Blah, 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 blah. If it's not in writing, it doesn't count. You got to put in writing. It doesn't need to be complex. It doesn't need to be 20 pages. It can literally be two or three. You can move this down pretty tight just to have clear expectations. Because my experience is when things get really tough and dollars and cents get tight and that ARV doesn't hit like you think it was going to hit, or the cost of the material runs higher, the cost of labor runs higher than what was originally projected, man, people can just turn. It can be challenging. It's not a spot you want to find yourself in. Simple JV agreements can work. They can resolve that. Get on the same page from the get-go. Okay. Number three, contractor contracts. Contracts with your contractor. It's a big deal. Again, I've seen handshakes there. I've also seen contracts that just don't spell out the entitle or total scope of work. You got to be able to have some details there. So where you can understand what you're getting into. With the advent of ChatGPT for investors who may not have done this hundreds of times over, not used to negotiating contracts with a contractor, it's as simple as literally uploading that, talking to ChatGPT. It's not a cure-all, okay? You're best to get an attorney involved, but it's a really good spot to flush out some easy tier conversations to go, all right, put the thing in there. What's this missing? Sometimes it's uploading a scope of work and finding out what's missing so that you can revise your scope of work. So it's before you even get to a contract with a contractor. It's revising your scope of work to make you a better investor so that you can then tie it together with a contractor or contractors to get that thing over the finish line. Because disputes can stall. Some of it is relative to how do you pay that contractor? Not just the work they're doing, but how do you pay them? Is it 50% upfront? Is it 10% upfront? Is it 90% upfront? Well, a couple of those, I'd tell you, I'd never do. So getting that flushed out to protect yourself from the get-go, you're going to be in a much, much better position to work yourself through that project and get to the finish line. Legal mistakes, well, they don't really feel expensive until they actually are expensive and you realize it truly was a mistake. Structure deals early, keep it simple, keep the momentum moving. And when you're ready for the next deal, you want to get instantly pre-approved. I've dropped a link below in the description so you can do that.